In today's video, we're opening up another Gundam Card Game booster box. So this is our second booster box. The first one, we got a very, very sweet pull, one of the best altars in the game in my opinion. So check that video out if you haven't. This will be our second booster box. I think this set is amazing to open. The altars look absolutely insane. So much fun. You get so much value from a box. You get tons of LRs and the altars, and then you got a chance, and we're still hunting for those sweet LR pluses. So stay tuned and see what we get. Here we are with our second box of the Gundam Card Game Newtype Rising, the first set of the game. So excited to see what we pull in this one. Our first box was okay, pretty standard I would say. We got 2 altars, no LRs, but you know, still it's just fun to open a new set. So let's get cracking with this first box, see what we pull. Over the weekend, I went to the Gundam event for the booster launch here in LGS that's local to me. It was very, very fun. I was lucky enough to pull the Gundam Wing Zero LR Plus. So very happy about that one. I don't know if I'm gonna go full crazy on the alts for this set for now, or for this game in general. They do look very, very pretty. One thing I would say is the standard cards also. Like, I love the art on these. I think they did a really good job. I was talking to some of my friends, and I think they did a good job of Hey, there we go. First alt art. So since we pulled this one, I'm curious to see what our second alt art will be. I'll explain in a second. So, first of all, I was talking about some of my friends, and we really all appreciate the art in this set, first and for all. And then another common thing that's happening, and I see a lot of things that are happening, a lot of people posting about it in like Discord or Reddit, or just like even talking about it in my local LGS. So, oh, there we go. Lovely Gundam Wing Zero. This is the base card of the LR Plus that I pulled at the event. A very beautiful card, and I actually needed that one. So as always, we'll leave alt art and LRs out. We don't want to bother too much with the rest. So sorry, as I was saying, we just keep getting too many hits. These Bandai boxes, or at least I'm not too familiar for One Piece, but the Gundam ones are, I'll call it, seeded. That means if you pull a certain card, then you're almost like guaranteed, at least for the alt arts, you're almost guaranteed to know which of the other alt art you will pull. So unfortunately, having pulled Citizen Take a Stand, if I recall correctly, I think the other, I predict, let's make it a little game, that the other alt art that we're gonna pull is the Lagao. So I think it's a rare plus, or I don't remember. It's not a good one though, to be fair. This is sort of like a dreaded box, have people been calling it. There we go, Devside Gundam and a resource. So not the best one in terms of alt arts, but again, obviously we're chasing the alt arts, but we're not planning to collect them or having tons and tons of them. I'll just use them to trade or whatnot. It's just a shame that we already know what we're gonna pull. We'll verify if it's correct or not, but I'm curious to see if this is actually a thing, because I've seen quite a bit of posts, especially on Discord, of people getting this box. So almost everyone that has pulled the Citizen Take a Stand will also have a Lagao alt art in the same box, which is not the most exciting, I would say. Yeah, we didn't have, sorry, missed one. Didn't have any LR pluses. There's our resource. Sorry, let me just focus on this one, and then we'll move on. Very, very nice. Last box, we got the Zaku 2 resource. So again, we didn't pull any LR pluses in our first box, and it apparently looks like we're not gonna pull any in this box as well, which is a bit of a shame. I did manage to pull the Wing Gundam Zero in my booster box event, booster release event. I don't remember how it's called, but we'll see how this goes. Witch and the Bride resource. Nothing too crazy for now. I'm happy that I've been pulling the Gundam Wing Zero and the Gundam Death Sight, just because I'm planning to build a deck around those cards. Speaking of which, very good card this as well. Normal Gundam, Cancer, Gun Tank. Nothing too crazy. There we go, another LR and a little token. So still though, the amount of LRs that you get per box, I think is justified. Sorry, not justified, but it justifies buying a box. Okay, because you get quite a few allows. She's dented a little bit of card there. So it's always nice to open. It's just a little bit of a shame that you're guaranteed a few hits. In this case, especially. There we go, another LR. So we got the Unicorn Gundam Banshee. So very good there. So tell me in the comments what you think about this. I know Star Wars had a similar, let's call it issue or feature, I don't know how you say it, where if like boxes could be mapped, which always takes away the fun a little bit, that sense of excitement when you go and open. But we'll see, we're halfway through the box most. I'm very happy with the LRs. I think a lot of these I'll play for sure. We gotta keep denting. I'll play for sure with the Wing Gundam and the Gundam Death Sight, and I'll probably also play a Xeon deck. So it's good to see the Charles Gerguk. This is Lagao, and then we got the Gundam Farax. So I was completely wrong. Do not call me on anything I said, and it's just nice to get this as our second LR. It's a bit dark, but it's very, very nice. I love the texturing on these cards. So I'll put that next to the others. So yeah, I mean, I'm guessing, it's not obvious that if you pull one alt art, you'll put the other one. I was just also almost bracing myself because it's not the best. Let me know what you think. You think the Gundam Farax is better than the Lagao? Or you think this is the dreaded Citizens Take a Stand box? There we go. This beautiful LR. I love this so much. Gundam Area Rebuild. The LR Plus and the LR Plus Plus for this are absolutely insane. And yeah, just lovely card. So we'll go on a little bit from the box again. And let me know what decks you want to play. How is your pulls going so far? If you managed to get a bit of product, or if are you struggling? I know a lot of people are struggling with getting product to this. Here where I'm from is not too much of an issue, I would say, although I still heard people complain about it. But people are still playing with decks, constructed decks. So we're having our first event this week. I don't know if I'll manage to be there on my LGS, but we'll see how things go. I'll keep you guys updated. Zaku 2, Goof, Naval Bombardment. But yeah, it's good though still that even if it didn't turn out to be correct, I'm so happy that I talked about the mapping in these boxes, because it is an actual thing now. I hope I haven't lost all the credibility just because of that I got the wrong alt art that we had in the box. But it is actually a thing. And again, I remember Star Wars had a similar issue, and people are a little bit upset, Like, I know I lost a little bit of interest when I was opening this box, when I saw the Citizens Take a Stand, just because it's become a little bit of a meme, I would say, of getting that box with the Lagao as well as your second art. So I'm happy we got the Gundam Farax, and that's a very good card. I think it won me a game at my booster release event. So I'm happy. That's a good card, and especially comes from Witch from Mercury, which is a fan favorite series with Gundam and a resource. So just overall, nice to have. It's good to trade, and I'm sure some people will appreciate it a bit more than maybe the Lagao. Keep on going. Kunchi Sky Easy, then my Garrison, Duo Leo, Rick Dom, Gundam Aerial, Deep Devotion, and the resource. Still got a few LRs missing from this box that we should be pulling. I'm hoping again for another Wing Gundam, and maybe another aerial rebuild. We'll see what we get. Gundam Elfwraith, Barbecue. This contract, there we go. That's normal Citizens Take a Stand, Perfect Strike Gundam, and the resource. We can still get a God Pack, or even a I don't know if you can get the C++ resource even if you have a normal C+ resource in the box. So it'll be nice to pull that one. Obviously one of the most expensive cards in the set. Very nice. Pisces, Soldier Gundam, Gun Tank. There we go. Beautiful LR RX-78. Very, very nice to see. And a Zaku 2 token. Final few packs left in the box. Let me just take them out. Put them over here. Whoop, nicked my Gundam. So yeah, hopefully your luck was a bit better than mine for this box. Obviously, we might still have a bit of a last pack magic. We'll see how that goes. Zex Leo. Duo, my boy, because pilot of the Gundam Death Sight and the resource. Down to the last 3 packs. So let's hope it's some nice LRs. I think we're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1 or 2. Let's hope for 2. Gundam. Overflowing Affection. This card in the set, probably, arguably. There we go. Another LR. Dual Gundam Assault Shroud. Very, very nice. And a Char Zaku 2 token. Last 2 packs. I'm hoping that they'll do different art on these packs for going forward. You know, which, I mean, I love the RX-78, but it's nice to see. It would have been nice to have maybe the Gundam Aerial on it, or even the Wing Gundam. That would have been nice as well. Makuve. Gelguk Lodo. Dual Gundam Resource. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm hoping at least, as I've been for basically all of this video, we're supposed to hit a LR basic in this pack. If not, this still be fun opening. I really do enjoy opening this set. The card stock feels amazing. The art is so nice. And the game is also very, very fun. And there we go. Final LR. And the resource. So let's go through our hits. I'm happy that we didn't get a dupe of the C+ resource. I really want to make a full resource deck out of these. This is the Dual Gundam, for you guys wondering. Then we had the Gundam Farah. Bit dark, but off camera it really pops. I love the texture. And then we got everyone's favorite art, Citizen Take a Stand. And here, LRs, Gunfarers, no dupes here. So they're all very nice. We got the normal Gundam, Gundam Aerial Rebuild, Unicorn Gundam, Banshee, Charles Gelguk, Gundam Death Sight, and the best one for last, Wing Gundam 0. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And enjoy. Bye-bye.